Exdee versus Goliath. I was gonna sing, but not going to happen. How you doing, Asaf?
Hello? I said count down to 10 seconds and start singing, and then you give me that? You promised singing on Twitter.
Yeah,
okay, guys, just leave.
What happens
just
on Twitter
leave.
stays on Twitter. Eh?
No, just leave the channel. Streams off. Recall didn't sing the intro. Wow, you literally had one job tonight. One
job. Messed it up.
That was a big Exdee, bro. Whatever.
That was GG, dude. See, look at the memes already.
Alrighty. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Tonight we're going to be casting Exdee versus Goliath with my boy, my man, actually. He's younger than me, so I can call him boy. Mr. Recoil himself. What's it like being the most famous caster in South Africa, dude? Good chat.
Sorry, I had to... something came up. So
oh, what exactly came up? Do you want to? What's more important than this game right now?
The fact that I haven't got what's promised in picture form yet, and I had to do it quickly.
All right, just like you promised singing, which we didn't get either. That's fine. That's fine.
You put so much pressure on me, and
well, it's just because I heard you have the sexiest voice in the country, so I just wanted to actually hear it and witness this. But it's fine. It's all right. Whatever.
Okay. So, talking about Exdee versus Goliath Gaming. Look, so I put a poll up on Twitter earlier on today. All right. So we got a fair amount of votes, and I asked the Twitterverse who they thought would win, Goliath or Exdee. Would you venture a guess without looking at my Twitter what the outcome of that was?
Well, I mean, I might have looked earlier, so
okay.
I think Goliath came on top, right? Which
So
you told me you voted for. Wow.
I mean,
wow.
What? Hello? Why you got to throw me under the bus like that?
I mean, I was just confirming it, which I just did, but
so Goliath 65% to win over Exdee's 35.
Wow, that's quite a difference. Why do you think that is? Why does chat think that is? What's going on? What's going on, chat? Nothing wrong with supporting Goliath, but I mean, what is your inside, Rickle? What's happening? What's going on?
I mean, Exdee just went through some roster changes, so that could play part and parcel to it. But also,
did Goliath do the same thing?
But if memory serves me correctly, Goliath, the last time these two guys played, Exdee came on top. I think. I'm not too sure though. Don't at me. Okay, cool. So I was right. So I mean, I'm not actually too sure. Maybe Goliath, just more of the Goliath fans seeing the Twitter post.
Alrighty. Okay, fair enough. We'll have to wait and see. So you're backing Goliath tonight by voting on them on the poll. Just throwing that out there, so chat knows why you're biased.
So you biased Exdee, right?
I'm not biased. I'm just going to take Exdee because someone has to.
I didn't
allow to have my vote anonymous because you were just running around telling everyone who you voted for. So, I mean, I'll have to go support my boy Mango as he's now just upgraded. Dude, how crazy is this? We casted Mango when he was playing for Kings Reborn way back in the day. You remember Pirate Steve's team? Kings Reborn?
Yes.
That Mango was in that team. And now he's here on the big stage. I mean, we're not on a stage. He's playing at home in his pajamas, but he's made it.
I mean, do people even play in their pajamas during summer?
I mean, are you not casting your pajamas right now?
No, dude, I've got a full suit on. What are you talking about?
Well, you're probably that guy that votes for Goliath on the poll, but then you're wearing an Exdee shirt right now, aren't you?
No, maybe. Could have been. The only reason is that Goliath didn't give me a shirt and Exdee did.
Well, I mean, at least you got one out of the two.
50% success rate. I'll take that. That's what my check marks were, so it was fine.
I mean, it's a pass somewhere. I mean, you're way above average because the pass is now 30%, I think. So you're doing well, dude.
Something silly like that, John.
Unfortunately, it wasn't that 20 years ago when you were in high school. But I mean,
whoa! I mean, let's talk about Mr. 30 over here, right?
I look young, so you shut your dirty mouth.
Okay, so what's up to everyone that's joining us? We're going to go live with the game shortly. We're just waiting for players to send IP. And then, waiting for that. So once we get that, we'll go through. But let's just have a chat about the maps these two teams are going to be playing. So we've got the vetoes have taken place. We got Mirage up first, Dust 2, and then Nuke. How do you feel about
Mirage,
that?
Dust, and Nuke. I'm actually pretty happy with that. Usually we see Mirage come out around second, so other players usually take Cash first off or Inferno. We've been seeing a lot of that recently. Not that I've casted a lot to say that, but a little bit that I have casted, those have come out, and other games that I've watched. So that's quite cool. Mirage, standard play, everyone knows it. Good job. Dust 2, very aim-based map. A lot of space to run around and play in. So that's quite interesting to see. Teams don't usually try and pick that too often because it's very aim-heavy, and that's where all the hackers like to play. So we'll have to keep our eyes peeled at who's going to be shooting through those double doors, right? And then Nuke is always a bit quirky. You got the changes now on B site as well as through the vents with the zigzags, no more straight lines. So it's quite a nice area to hold and safe for CTs. So yeah, nice map pool. I'm keen.
I'm excited. I mean, you have the Dust 2 that's been known for the aim heavy, as you say. Those individual plays coming out, it's always exciting to watch. Just that individual skill coming out, you'll see on Dust 2, which is always interesting to watch to see who those highlighted players are. But then again, Mirage on the other side of the coin is very strat heavy, and it's a very team based map. So we'll see what comes of it.
We will indeed. I mean, I'm keen. I'm interested. Like Mirage, I think is going to be a nice way just for both teams to kind of warm up, get themselves into that headspace, and then I think after that stuff's going to get interesting. Dust 2 and Nuke is never. It's just always usually one-sided, so it's going to be interesting to see which side and which favor that goes into. So I'm glad it's not the usual Cash, Inferno, Mirage. I'd like to change it up a little bit. And also these are teams that are in the Prem division, which is now the highest echelon of CSGO in South Africa right now, because there's no Masters anymore.
Well, I mean, it's Masters qualifiers. Yeah. So it's Masters qualifiers at the moment. So we'll see. Basically, at the end of all of this, we'll see how the Masters scene is looking when it comes to the online or LAN events later on in the year.
Okay, so we got the IP boys. We're going in.
We got it.
Okay. Got it. I thought the game was going to cancel, but at least we can skip that awkward conversation.
Well, yeah. Thanks for coming, guys. But we're done for the evening.
Yeah.
Listen to us talk a bit of.
We're loading in. It looks like a safe Connect IP. I'm just waiting for one of those days to give me a wrong IP and I go to like the black web or something.
I mean, I would do something like that, to be honest.
That's why I never trust your links.
Wow.
But yeah, thank you everyone for tuning in. Rico and I have just been talking a whole bunch of nonsense as usual. Tonight we're going to be casting Exdee versus Goliath, both premier teams, both good brands. We know these orgs, we know the players. We know that stuff is about to go down. There's going to be headshots, hopefully a couple knives, some nade kills if we're lucky. Most likely won't happen, but we can always dream.
very different to last night's game that we casted.
I can't even remember last night's game because it was so quickly.
Yeah, well, I mean, look, at the end of, looking at these teams, I must say, I remember one name here, and that was awesome. I don't know if you were paying attention at Masters last year. That player for me was absolutely insane, getting the most ridiculous shots. So we'll see if that comes to play here tonight again. But just to go through the teams for those of you who don't know, on the side of Goliath Gaming, we have Adaru, Zip, Massacre, Deviant, and Conspiracy. And on the side of Exdee, we have Young Buck Mango with Awesome, TJ, Mahmoud, and Crucial.
Yeah, indeed. And so just talking from the Exdee side, Mango, obviously the new guy, I think he's 14, pretty much. I think he's that young. So the youngest player on the server. Massacre has now been upgraded to Old Man. And from Goliath's side, Zip's been there for a while, so we can't really say that this is a brand spanking new team because he did the roster change towards the beginning of the year or end of last year. So he has that time to play with these guys. I'm not sure exactly when Mango joined, but I think if my memory and Twitter memory works, it was probably about a month ago only, so he's pretty much fresh off the boat jumping into Exdee.
So we'll see how these two teams fare. There are a couple of roster changes, so haven't seen really what these two teams have done, how they're playing together and all of the rest in these new lineups. So it'll be quite interesting to watch. I must say I haven't really been too active in the scene lately, but we'll see.
I mean, it's just some casters that just let down the scene, and it's okay. It's fine.
Not singing, not wearing shirts,
just not doing much of anything, really.
But
you just arrive here with apparently the sexiest voice in the universe, and just think you can just run the show. But it's okay, whatever.
Well, I mean, when you got it.
Wow, so modest. So modest. What a little modest mouse over here. Anyway, let's get some to real talk. Volumes, ladies and gentlemen. I don't want to go back and watch this VOD and realize I made a mistake. So please let us know if recall is too soft or loud. Let me know if I need to mute him. Let me know if the game is too soft or loud. And it looks like we're about to jump in here. So recall, take it away. We don't really have to talk through the knife round, but
no, because they've done the vetoes already, right? So they're just going to be a lot of killing each other. So we got Mirage up first. Not too sure whose map picks it was, but it looks like Goliath are picking the side. So I'm assuming that it's Exdee's map pick. Unless they have changed things up a bit since last time I read. But we have Goliath Gaming versus Exdee Esports, or Exdee Gaming, Exdee Esports. Listen to me. Welcome, everyone. We're getting into the pistol round. We're going to get this map underway. Best of 3 VS Gaming Premier Division Masters Qualifiers. That's a bit of a mouthful, but
I'm glad you said that mouthful, because someone said +1 to mute recall, which I did, so no one actually heard that beautiful intro you made. So welcome everyone. No, joke. We're running out here. Pistols out. Round 1, map 1, Mirage, Exdee, and that is Exdee crucial, finding 2 headshots. Damn, that's how the game's going to start. We're going to find a lot of CSGO. Yeah, he finds a third. Will he find a fourth? He does. He's going for the ace already on round 1, but his teammates are here to play the objective, and that is to kill the enemy. Awesome, taking down Massacre.
All crucial, starting off with 4 there. Great first pistol round from him, and those 2 opening kills. What a way! What a way to start this best of 3, and it proves there's still a lot to come from these 2 teams. So Exdee 1-0
3 maps.
Yep, 3 maps. A lot of CS:GOs to still be played here tonight, and Exdee in an early lead. They're going to be upgrading to those pistols. He's going to see just the Glocks out from Goliath. And peeking, prodding, blocks in 1 P250, as I said that, just to prove me wrong.
One thing we haven't really spoken about is the new economy changes. So,
yes,
the old meta, the old format, you can save the first 3 rounds by up weapons. The new format actually warrants or gives you more economy, so you can continuously keep buying, which makes there be less saves coming out, as far as I'm aware. Yeah. So, it kind of evens the playfield and doesn't let the top dogs run away too much. We'll have to see how it affects. I haven't really played much CSGO recently, so I haven't seen much change.
You can't admit that. We've been playing CSGO religiously for the last 6 months.
I meant good CSGO. I mean, I play CSGO, but I mean, I'm not, I haven't been carried.
Here comes GG onto site. Makmur there with the scout. Finds the collateral. And that's 3 for him. There's the 4th. And, well, Exdee, quick and easy. Flawless second round there for them. And we're going to see there's the buy up here from Goliath. They're going to be able to buy up full detail. How's that poll looking?
How's that Twitter poll looking right now? It's Exdee 2-0 right now, looking very comfortable. So buy rounds coming out here. 5 AKs for Goliath. And saves coming through as TJ holds onto that MP9, but there is AWP and Conspiracy. Oh, he's going to get his head taken off by Awesome, but there comes a return at Daro, getting a frag, and Zip trying to find the head of Awesomeness, not being able to do it. Makmur missing a shot with AWP, but he gets the second up onto Zip.
Oh, can he get the second hit kill here? No, he doesn't. Mango is holding that angle for Org, though, and looks like a quick rotation here from the T side. All Goliath moving towards the A side. They've got the bomb in hand. They're going to try and work with something here. They do have 3 smokes. They can smoke the 3 crucial points on site off. And looks like that is what they're going to do. Now they're going to push onto site. The smokes flashes are coming out. And that means Goliath are going to make their way onto site here. No contest yet is from Exdee. They're just going to play back on site. 1 on ticket there in the form of Mango with the Org. He's going to get taken down by Deviant. Crucial replies with 1. Can he get the second? No, he just misses the headshot. Gets forced off of ticket. They're going to try and spam through. Does get the thing through ticket. Gets 1 and 2 is Massacre. Can he get the third? No, runs out of ammo. 1v2 here. Massacre and Deviant. Massacre with the headshot. And that is the first round for Goliath on the board. Saves the AWP as well.
First buy round. Massacre going big there, getting a 3k. I like what Crucial did. He jumped onto the box where his teammate fell, so obviously the T's won't be expecting that. So he jumps up, gets a frag, falls back off to save his life. And I mean, it was doable. He could have done it, but Massacre jumps up, gets aggressive, pushes through, finds 3 frags, and that is going to win the round for you. Adaro gets tapped for 1 damage. Pistol saves come out here from Exdee right now. And just a slower round coming out from the T's. Just playing passive. They don't want any surprises. So
yeah,
nice.
I mean, it is an eco round, so you don't want to be pushing those close angles, falling into those pistols, into that trap. Oh, TJ looking for the 1D. Doesn't find it though. A little bit of damage done onto Conspiracy. The util does come out into connector. Daru, he's playing with that AWP. He's going to just secure mid control here for his team. Fall back to retrieve the bomb. Looks like Goliath are wanting to make a play into connector, but Mahmoud is there and says no. Takes Conspiracy's head off. TJ replies with the second one onto Zipzip. All of a sudden, 3v5 now. Goliath in the deficit in form of players. But the ace split didn't work, so they're still going to try come through. T-Ramp gets one. Mahmoud, Mango replies with the second as well. Now it's all onto Deviant, 1 versus 5, just with these pistols on the eco. Exdee showing Goliath what they can do.
Yep, Deviant now. He's trying to recover the bomb. He finds 1 headshot, 2. Can't find the other 2, unfortunately. Mahmoud with the AK that he retrieved. Doing a lot of work for his team there. And, man, that's what I said. They're playing the round slow. They don't want to get caught out by any surprises. But Exdee, way too foxy, finds the round. 3-1 right now. Goliath a little bit on the back foot as they're going to have to save yet again.
Yeah, that was a very unfortunate round there to lose from Goliath, because that was a save there from Exdee, so good round there for them to win. They're gonna have some money in the bank there from the weapons that they saved. Open hand again on Mahmoud, and awesome with 1. Gets the headshot, does a lot of damage on Conspiracy as well. The Deagles do come out, Dory replies, takes Awesome down, being a bit aggressive through the flash there as well. TJ, he's waiting for the push to come through, but Goliath, they're just going to fall back. They're going to play passive. They're going to leave.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Just take your time. It's all right.
Leave it Daru and Apps just to make sure that they doesn't push behind him. Oh, Daru barely missing the headshot there. Forcing TJ back onto side. Gets the second tag. 1 more bullet will do. Doesn't find it. And that's going to make Goliath here. They're going to push onto side. They've done the damage. They know that the players know where they are. Mango, he's there though with the AK. Finds 1 onto Massacre. Can he find a second? No, Dory replies there. Mango does actually in fact find a second. Can he get the third? Yes, he does. 1 bullet. Ooh. 1 bullet does it onto Conspiracy, and Crucial now finding his way onto site. And Dory with the deagle, he's not going to be able to do anything. Crucial finding that kill, and 4-1 to the side of Exdee. And I do think that this is Exdee's map pick, right? So, sort of doing well on their map.
Yeah, I mean, they're on the CT side as well, so that favors them as a CT-sided map. They're doing well to control middle in the beginning, which is very crucial to winning rounds on Mirage. And yeah, just doing everything right. And it's quite funny, Rico, like about a year ago, how much did the org and the SG get ripped off for being Call of Duty guns? and now even
all we've seen.
Even international scene, like it's all you see coming out and no one says anything. Very PC of these players.
Very, you know what's good for the goose is good for the gander, right?
What? Sorry, what?
Never mind. We're gonna
Please
find
elaborate, sir.
In the 6th round here, full buy up from Goliath, AWP in the hands of Adari. We'll see what he can do. Not gonna see that mid battle as Mahmoud, he's getting smoked off there, just waiting for the push. Maybe he saw something onto Cat, or tried to look for something onto Cat, but didn't find anything. As looks like Goliath are going to try this a split once more, see if it will work for them. They haven't got that mid control that they want. Mahmoud still posting with TJ in the window room there, trying to find something. Goliath.
Mango though, he's gonna find 1, find 2. Nice headshots there from Mango, holding close and having that game sense, and there we go. Crucial finishes it off. Full team alive on the CT side right now, and they're starting to run away with this game. 5-1. Polls sometimes do lie.
They do, and I mean, look at the the young blood in the form of Mango and Exdee doing some work there. You know, it's good to see. It's good to see the younger players, you know, doing some good work. And well, that puts Goliath back onto an eco. Full pizza 50s, one deagle. Makbird finds a Daru with the AWP in the mid, and there's TJ, pushes up, finds a second. Not going to do much damage as Goliath almost through the smoke, but really not finding anything. Conspiracy and Zipzip get one each. All of a sudden, it's a 3v3 here. Makbird is going to post the AWP here. He's going to try and find something. Doesn't though. Zipzip on the timing finds Makbird with the AWP.
Tongue twisters here from these players, but it's alright. Yep. Let's get back into this recall. 2 versus 2 right now. Mango is still alive in CT, and the other player is making his way towards Cat. That is awesome. And the T is playing this very passive. What? He didn't even scope in for that. Awesome takes down Massacre with a no scope from a UG. I know that doesn't count, but from that distance recall, I mean, it's almost as sweet as AWP, right?
Yeah, almost.
I mean,
well,
come on.
6-1 now, and Exdee building a bit of a banker for themselves, making sure that they can still buy up for at least one more round if they do lose this one. So we do see a full arsenal of AKs here on the side of Goliath. Not opting for that AWP on a Daru. I know that. Oh no, there's the smokes and mollies coming out there just to deny the B apps control, but Goliath reply they're going to take mid control here and smoking those areas off. And Goliath looking here to try and hit the B side. Flashes is going to come out. 3 players in the form of Goliath are going to push out onto side. Doesn't find the first opening kill. 2 reply. Massacre finds 2 of his own. So 3v3 here now, and the bomb is on site. Going to get planted down, but still Zip, he's waiting there in mid for the rotate, but nobody's going to give him anything as the 3 players from Exdee already in kitchen or market.
Bomb is down, ticking away. 3 versus 3. Retake's got to come in shortly, and Adara going to find a nice easy headshot into Makmur. Can he find more? He does. He finds Mango as well as Crucial. That was actually Zip helping out Adara there, but a nice swift cleanup. Post plant setup, using the smokes, using the angles, just allowing the CTs to funnel through and securing the round. 6-2. That was the round to do to start getting back into the game. They were almost on max loss bonus, I think it was, but it doesn't matter now because they won that.
Yep. And in reply, Exdee go, okay guys, we'll pick up a double AWP. So it's going to make it that much more difficult for Goliath here to enter onto those sites. It is the Awesome and Makmur here with the AWPs. Looks like it's going to be a quick A hit though. Smokes are coming out. There's the first one. Conspiracy finding one. Zips up through connector. Finds a second onto TJ. Quick 180 to get the kill there. And that is Goliath on site. And looks like Exdee here, they're probably just going to want to hang back and save the weapons that they do have. Oh no, sound crucial on those CT stairs. Found himself stepping into Molly. So Goliath here, they'd know that someone's lurking there in CT spawn, waiting for any exits. So they're going to just probably just play it safe. Awesome. Yeah. He's waiting for those exits there as well. Yeah.
Yeah, wait for the exits, try to save the economy. That's not going to help because Zip does find awesomeness, and that's with the AWP as well. Now it's all up to Crucial left. Nope, he's not going to be able to stay alive. So, Rico, let's break this down a little bit, right?
Yeah.
What they did very well in the beginning is they secured middle, and they made sure that the T's couldn't get through there. Now what they're doing is just throwing down a couple smokes, a couple flashes, and then leaving middle completely and securing the sites. And what has happened these last 2 rounds is that the T's have been able to just run straight through middle and get the frags. So I think they need to go back and just secure middle, put someone there, get an AWP there, and that's what they're doing, but they're doing it with pistols now. So yeah, they need to do that on buy round. Just secure middle and make sure that you aren't going to get any lurkers coming through and getting those frags where you just don't need to give them away.
Yeah, I mean, that round was all on, it was Zip finding those 2 kills in the mid, opening up the rotations for Goliath. So, yeah, 100% agree with you, ISO. You know, you can't just give map control away for free like that. And, well, when you have Zip finding the 2 kills that he did. Massacre getting one for free there. 1 taps, as they would say.
Man, it's beautiful watching Massacre play. So let's go.
I just want to point this back while we watch the reminiscence of this round. Everyone on the side of Exdee are playing off of a higher than 1 KD. So the scoreline kind of shows that, right? And you have Mango with 111 ADR on the 10th round of this game. So Youngblood there doing quite a lot of work. TJ definitely being the support player. He's got 14 effective flashes. So just doing the work there for his team, buying the util. But well, we do have a 6-4 game. Looks like Goliath have finally firing on all cylinders and picking up a couple of rounds here.
Yeah, and just to iterate for any new guys up there, the map was selected by the CTs, which is Exdee Gaming. So this was their map selection. Did well in the beginning, but clawing back is Goliath Gaming. We'll have to see how the rest of this half goes. And here we go, Regal. This is what I spoke about. They need to get that mid presence again, and they are doing that. But now it's left A side exposed, and we can see the flurry of smokes coming through. Zip though through middle. They didn't secure it for long enough. Takes down TJ. T's now on to A site and finding all the frags. Deviant finds one. Massacre finds one himself. Now it's 2 versus 5, and another save should come in shortly, because this round is certainly going to be lost unless someone decides to go big. Bomb down, and so is awesome. Macmur though, oh, here we go. He finds 2, but the cleanup comes through. I mean, not too bad considering the situation they were in. They were in 4 versus 2, found 2 frags, so economy damage alright, but another round lost. So getting ever so close to drawing things up.
Yeah, you know, you sitting at 6-5 at the moment. Goliath here building a massive bank. Although they've been, you know, they've been winning rounds, fair enough, but they've been winning rounds with, you know, 2 or 3 players or 3 or 4 players left alive every time they've won. So they're just keeping that economy alive, and it's gonna show some faith later on in this game. Conspiracy though, quick onto Cat, finds 1. Can he find the second? Yes, he does. Awesome goes down, and this is a very, very quick play compared to what we've seen.
The young gun Mango with the headshot on that deagle. Nice.
Well, it's gonna draw things up here. 3v3 versus 3, and oh, looks like the bomb is down, and we do have Macmur in apps with the AK. Can he find something? No, you can't. Zip shuts that down before it even starts. And now just the 2 players left, Mango and Crucial, with the deagles. Conspiracy goes through the smoke like a young Stewie and finds 1. Can he find the second? No, he doesn't. Mango with the deagle finds the second for himself.
Yeah, little nice gun for a little boy, but big damage, hey?
Yeah,
classic old story.
Picks up the AK. Ooh, gets a 3rd. He's gonna save that AK. Good work done there by him. But 6-6 live end up with that.
Oh, he didn't hear the scope. Oh, he did towards the end. All right. So he saves the AK. But how weird is this? Every single round, there's like someone's taking a chance of drinking the magical potion, because someone goes big, gets 3 frags, and then they win the round. Next round, someone else takes a turn, gets those 3 or 2 frags, and just going big. And the scores here, just looking from the CT side, is spread all over the place, but the T side, a lot closer right now. Just the frags, should I say, not the score. Score is even at 6-6 on map 1, and full buys coming out from everyone. Going to play a slower round. Holding mid is the CTs, is what we want to see. Make sure that Zip doesn't push up through middle yet again and find the play on Cat, which is TJ.
Yeah, he's been doing such a good job at securing that mid control for his team. But now Mango, he's going to find 1. Can he find the second? Yes, he does. Brilliant spray control, getting 2 players in connected there. And that's going to shut down this A split quite hard already. But Massacre finds the headshot onto Mango. And that is going to make that 4v3, and TJ finds Deviant there in connector, and all of a sudden we're looking at an open B site. Well, not open anymore, as I say that. Awesome heard me, and he's going to rotate back down there. But Adaru and Massacre left, the AWP and the AK in hand. Not really much util to play with. They do have a bit of time, so not much they could actually do something here.
But that's the thing, there's not much util, but there's only 1 player left on B side right now. CTs are heavily stacked on A, 3 players on A site, and they're obviously playing towards the 1 man on B to get the info and slow down the bomb plant. 3 come in for a retake situation. But we'll have to see how this plays out. Awesome. He has to try find a frag. He's just got to play quiet though. Wait for the bomb to get planted down. Peek, find a frag, do damage, give the calls in, and ooh, he's gonna get taken down. Massacre finds the headshot. So now bomb can get planted, and it's all up to the retake. There's a sound cue for a player into kitchen, and Adaro just peeks away at the wrong time as he misses his shot, but there we go. He finds another. He finds 2. Adaro through the window in apps. Oh my god, finds TJ. And sorry, I was saying Adaro missed at the wrong time, but there's actually a CD player that missed the shot onto Adaro, and now he's trying to find the 3rd. This has all been Adaro here on this bomb site, holding it down, and he does find the 3rd. Takedown crucial as well. Wow, that shot onto apartments.
That second shot though.
That is Prem Division player level. You would never get one of those recall, not in a million years.
No, I would never.
Unless you're playing against Silvers, which we do often. So we should probably get those shots more often.
Yeah, because then the reaction times needed are like 100% less. So that's when I can hit those shots. But we do see 6-7 hours the scoreline. Exdee, couple of deagles, starts in the hand of Mango. Going to try and do some work with that. And a full assortment of weapons and util here for Goliath Gaming, and they are in the lead for the first time this game.
Yep. On their T side, but Crucial takes down Massacre. Nice headshot with the deagle coming out. Mango has the AWP now. Going back to his roots of King's Reborn days.
Scout.
Why are you gonna call me out like that, okay? With
I'm allowed to, because these deagle headshots are crazy.
You know what? He plays like he has an AWP with a scout, okay? So it was all planned. I didn't fumble my words. Push is coming through right now as Compulsory finds a frag. He finds the second one through the smoke. That is onto Mango. So we won't have to see him shoot the AWP/scout. We saw nothing. Anyway, awesomeness. He's pushing out with the deagle. Will he find a frag? He does. He takes down Conspiracy. He's going for more. He can't find it right now. 2 deagles now to take down. That's Deviant actually now. Conspiracy fold up. Deviant gets taken down by Makmur. Bombs planted. 6-7, 2 versus 1. Adara on the AWP in the situation yet again. Will he be able to clutch?
Oh, yes he will. That's 1v1 now. Can he get the second? No. Adara does not find the second shot, but that first one, he's hitting some nutty AWP shots tonight. And there we go. Exdee going to tie up the game once again, 7-7. And on the last round here now, both teams are going to be able to buy up pretty full. And Goliath going to have all the util that they need, trying to make this a win. But we'll see what Exdee has in store for us on the T side as well, and see if they can show us how to play maybe a better T side, and see if they can pick up a couple of rounds and we'll see what happens. But back into the Sean, Massacre and Conspiracy finding themselves into through B ups there, but TJ and Mahmoud are there to say no, but Deviant replies with one of his own. We saw them before. Daru, what?
Hello?
Hello. Finds the head of Awesome. And the bomb is going to go down. They did do this before versus 4 players. So let's see if Daru, with that AWP, can do some work again. Mango now. He's going to get smoked off.
Retake's got to come through.
Cat. Yeah, the retake is about to...
Yeah, they spotted one. So what the hell's going on here? Daro with another shot with that AWP. Deviant, he finds one himself, and he goes for a spray down at Daro with the CZ. They take the lead on the first half. 8-7 in the favor of Goliath. Adara headshots. Crazy. What the hell? I'm too scared to cast now, Rico, because you called me out. The chat's calling me by my real name, and they're saying that I fumbled up. I fudged it all. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Tad, I let you down. I just want to make a formal apology during halftime while we're waiting.
We'll see one on Twitter later as well, right?
That's so rude. You know, you think you found a good caster that'll have your back. When you see a man scoped in, you think it's AWP, but so whatever. Going into the next round here, next half of map 1. Switch sides, Exdee on the T-sided, Glocks in hand. A full push through Palace right now. Playing it slow. Bomb holding towards ramp. Here comes a couple of utility. That's quite nice to see in the beginning. Will they be able to convert this into a round? We'll have to see. Bomb is on side, but it needs to get planted. Awesome. He takes down Deviant. Adara, though, USP headshot onto Awesome.
Yeah, Adara gonna even things up, but gets taken out by Macmurd, rather. Massacre finding one as well, and this all of a sudden 3v3 into the pistol retake we go. Zip finding another one. Can't trade. Second, a nice retake positions here being played by Exdee. Two low players. Massacre only left alive, and Macmurd finds the kill through Mango there. 8-8 now. Pistol round being picked up. That's the second pistol round that Exdee won of the two, so they pick up 2 of 2 pistol rounds this map, and Goliath's gonna reply with a force on the second round. First time we see this as well.
Yep, Goliath trying to retain their lead at all costs, going all out here as they force into this. Zip has a scout recoil. Look at that. Scout.
Yep, there we go.
He did not buy an AWP in the second round, and Zip though he does find the leg or the ankle of whoever's jumping around in the middle. And Mango, he has a tick. Sorry, Mac 10. Hold on, see, you throw me off now. I can't do this.
Oh,
Mango,
well.
the Mac 10. If he pushes through here, he could find a frag, but slowing it down. So they've lost the mid presence is the CTs, and they're just playing passive. Look at this. Not giving themselves away, but Crucial steps out at the correct moment. He's getting chased down. This is Adara with the CZ. He's going to find the frag. Easy frag for him. Picks up a gun. Will he be able to use this to secure the round?
No, Massacre not finding kill. Does though. And the bomb being dropped down in lows. So that is unfortunate here for Exdee.
Ooh.
Mango though, with the Max 10, going to find 2. Though Massacre left alone. He's got more HP than all 3 players combined. But going to get caught from the B, from the back. And Awesome taking down the head of...
And that's kids. This is why
Massacre,
you don't buy up after you lose the first round, right?
Well, I mean, that could have worked, right? I mean, XD were really low coming into
can you go, but you can't win the round, Recall.
You're a poet and you don't even know it, ISO.
I know that I'm not, but we are going into the next round as CTs are now going to save with pistols. Not much else they can do after losing that force up. Mango is actually going ham though. Like, you know, he's been put in this position and he's doing so well right now. He is out onto site with an AK. Will he be able to do some damage? He does. He picks up Massacre. Deviant finds 1. Mango though, he's not stopping. He actually finds 3 that round, and now it's 1v1 with Awesome versus Adara. Adara down to 25 HP. He only has the pistol. He can't recover any rifle just yet, but it does look like he's making his way around to recover a rifle. I don't know. He's playing a long con game here. Not really sure.
Yep.
Coming through Cat. Oh, this is smart. He's hoping that the player is going to plant for Cat, thinking it's safe. But unfortunately for him, Awesome is looking at CT.
200 IQ plays, he actually runs towards B and plants B. But no, no,
I mean,
Awesome's going to plant safe.
That's
on
something
A
I
side.
would do.
And Adara now caught unawares as he has to rotate all the way from B sides. I mean, with the pistol, Awesome sitting here with full HP, not going to be able to see the entry here from Adara. He's going to get onto site, onto the bomb, be able to tap it once, and Adara here has got to know exactly
He saw
where
the flash.
Awesome
He saw the
is.
flash.
Yeah, well, there we go. Awesome swings wide, gets Adara, and picks up the 10th round here for Exdee, and getting all closer to winning this first map. And, well, Tac Pause coming out here, Goliath calling that. Zip. And they're just going to have a small conversation about, and I like the timing of this as well, you know, so it's just before their buy round. They're just about to buy up full, gonna have a chat about what's going down. And no, as I say that, it's actually a tick.
Looks like Massacre's ill. Let's put some hearts in chat for Massacre, make him feel better. The previously youngest player in the Prem division, not anymore. Old man.
Yeah, Mango.
Massacre.
Actually, you know, talking about the players here for a little bit. Mango actually doing really well. I mean, you know, you always talk about these young players. Look at when, you know, the Sonics of the world first started. They were quite young. You know, Massacres, all those guys starting off young, actually making it doing quite well in the SA competitive scene, and well, looks like we have some new blood to contest that as well.
Yeah, I mean, I think that was the whole game plan of Goliath at one point, right? Was to recruit young players that could carry them for, well, not carry them, but I mean, represent the brand for a couple of years. So Massacre is pretty young, Adara is pretty young, and they were all being led by, you know, the big guys, Goals, Deviant, the guys that have been around for ages. They have the experience that time was running out because real life happens. I mean, it is what it is. Let's just be honest. Sometimes you just got to put the games down and do some other stuff, and that's fine. But like Goliath had a strategy. They were going to get young players to put themselves in this position and train them up. And Massacre and Dara in the same place. Like Massacre runs in, gets those entry frags. We have, and helps with the clutch, Dara on the AWP. I mean, they got a long future to go. Now Mango stepping up for Exdee. It's great to see. It's nice to see in the esports scene that these young players are stepping up and they're going to be able to stay in these orgs. Yes, there will be changes, but they'll be able to stay in the scene and people that we can follow for a long time and see their progression.
Yeah, exactly, and it's nice to see that, you know, teams are thinking that way, which is good. But moving back into this game, what do you think? You know, at the moment, Goliath, Exdee, 10-8 scoreline. This game's been pretty close though. If we have a look at the rounds being won, we look at the last 7 rounds. You know, it's always been either a 1v2 or a 2v1 or a 1v1, and there's not much in it. So it's all coming down to, you know, those clutch 1v1s. It's all the exciting CS that we love to see.
Yeah, well, for me right now, it's not necessarily like one-sided because the scores are close, the frags are close. It's literally coming down to 2 teams that are on a similar level and are trying to outplay each other mentally, right? Because, like, let's take CT side, the previous half where we had Exdee. They would cover middle. Once they secure middle and Goliath start coming through the middle, then they would just throw some smokes to put the presence down and then focus on sites. And then they would go back to their default or holding middle once that plan is foiled. So it's all about them changing it up to keep the opponents guessing what's going on, and it's all coming down to mistakes from teams that are losing them or winning them the round. So yeah, that kind of happens. And then also again, it's coming from hero players because, as you said and as I said earlier on, some players going big, three frags this round, 2 insane clutches that round, and it's all coming down to big plays. And it's not that there's someone specifically doing badly. They're all playing their roles. The rounds are close, the games are close, and it's coming down to silly mistakes and big plays, which is what we want. That's what we want. This is what we've been asking for months.
No, exactly.
This is why you semi-retired, Recall, because you couldn't handle 2 zeros that last 5 minutes. I mean, bro.
Yeah, look, at the moment we are seeing some of I'm talking about at the top level now in SA. You do see some of the closest CS that we've seen in a very long time, which is actually quite nice. It's refreshing to watch because it means that all the teams from the bottom echelons of Masters or Prem Div to the top echelons of Prem Div are all putting in the work, and we're seeing a lot closer games, which is really nice. Not taking away anything from these 2 teams, obviously, but we do actually, in the past, we have seen a lot of one-sided affairs, if we could put it that way, going back years in the SA competitive scene. But at the moment, it's looking pretty solid, and I'm enjoying watching the CS that's provided by these players.
Well, we'll have to wait and see when it comes to LAN what will happen. Hopefully,
exactly.
We see a close game. But yeah, I mean, it's going to keep interesting. I wonder if we're going to see anyone coming through the Master Qualifiers that we haven't seen before, like teams that we haven't seen, players we haven't seen, and see if they step it up and be able to compete. It's going to be interesting. We'll have to wait and see. Only time will tell. This is quite a long pause coming through here, but it's fine. We get to chill and chat. If you guys have any questions, now is the time to ask them. We can reply to a couple. Recall, do you have your chat open?
I do indeed.
All I see is a lot of banter in chat. I like it.
It's always good to see the banter. Thanks again, everyone who's joined us tonight. Just for those of you who don't know, obviously you know who Isowolf is, but I'm Recoil.
Sorry, who?
We're bringing Recoil's that some irrelevant caster.
I've heard that he has the sexiest voice in the country. I've heard.
Well, I mean, not really.
Be modest.
Be modest. I am being modest. What are you talking about?
Why is Etienne's mic still bad? Oof.
Who's Etienne though? That's the question for you.
I mean, I'm still trying to figure out who Recall is, but yeah, we can ask other irrelevant questions, I guess. No,
oh man,
Recall has a really good mic, but he just doesn't spend time setting it up before cast because he's not trying hard enough.
yeah, that's true. Also, because I get home from work 5 minutes before we have to jump into cast.
That is true. Like last year, beginning of last year, I think it was. We would have a solid hour before cast where we'd fiddle around and test things, but you and I be getting home pretty late. We don't live together. We just been getting home late to the same different jobs, different cities. Don't make it weird.
Don't make it weird, dude.
But
yeah, no, it's
life, man.
But still coming on, watching some good CS, and looks like we are going to get back into this. Thankfully, before we have to answer any other awkward questions, and looks like. This game is going to get back underway.
Okay, quick question, Recall. Who do you casters have on winning the league? And go. Too soon to tell for me, to be honest.
Too soon to tell. Yeah. No, I've literally too soon to tell.
You actually have to watch CS:GO before you can answer questions like that. But anyway, Zip. He finds 2 in middle of the AWP. A nice diversion from our horrible conversation of who is going to win, who's not going to win. We don't know. We'll have to wait and see because all these teams have gone through a reshuffle. And these games now will give us a better insight on what is to come. And so far, so good. Close games and different artillery as Conspiracy finds a TJ with the AUG. He finds the second one onto Magma as well. And now, crucial last man standing 1 versus 5. The timeout paying dividends here for the CTs.
Oh, well, looks like Crucial's got something to say about it though. Finds 2, can't connect with a couple more kills. Would be nice to see that individual play coming out again. Something we've been speaking about consistently this game, for the start of this best of 3 anyways. And well, we have now Goliath picking up the 9th round for them. So 10-9 puts Exdee onto a save here. Those Tech 9s coming out with the Deagle on Awesome. And not really much util to work with. They are going A with 2 smokes. So oh, there we go. Okay, I was about to say a couple more flashes being brought up there by Awesome, so he's gonna have a little bit more util to follow with.
Yep, util about to be thrown. Looks like a defaulted A setup for the T's. Exdee going to be pushing onto A side with these Tech 9s and Deagles. Bomb in hand, but Deviant, he finds one. Can't find more than that just yet, but he is looking for more. Daro though. Oh, Zip gets run on. Easy kill for him with the AWP, and last player getting sprayed down. They tried. I mean, there was some thought there. There was some utility. They had an idea, but the CTs outfoxed them by stacking A site. Doesn't help if you run into Zip's AWP though. I like what he did there. I do enjoy that. I do enjoy getting onto Tetris, jumping over the smoke, and trying to find a frag onto stairs, because usually the stairs person is holding a little bit lower, more jungle-ish area, and seeing if they can find anything through the smoke. So I like the idea. Unfortunately, it wasn't well executed as Zip was holding the smoke, strangely. Anyway.
Yeah, all Conspiracy spotting the entity apps. 10-10 is the scoreline. And for those of you just joining, this is the first map in this best of 3, Exdee versus Goliath. And we are going into the next map, which will be Dust 2 and then Nuke after that. So still a lot of CS to come here. Better grab your popcorn, get your beverages, and chill and watch some CS with us as Deviant finds 2 frags, opening or closing that push down there from Exdee.
I was just gonna say, man, don't get the cocoa just yet, because you gotta wait till map 1 is done. Conspiracy holding, and up, he'll get there. He does. Finds Mango eventually. I think that was more awkward for him than it was for us. But anyway, moving on. 5 vs 2. TJ and Mahmoud left alive, AKs in hands, trying to salvage something here as the scores are even. But this is gonna be a tough ask. Possible. TJ been a bit quiet today, but that's possibly due just to him holding his position on CT's side, and now he needs to find something here, but he's just struggling. But there we go, 2 headshots, and now suddenly the game is turned around. 2 vs 3. Deviant, he needs to go big, and he does. He finds TJ, and oh, a ting through the side of the box. This is going to be a big ass. Mutton goes down from a USP to the cranium.
Buying that head armor, please. So you do have now Goliath in the lead once again in this first map, 11-10. And that puts Exdee back onto an eco.
Eco rounds indeed. So now we're starting to see the new economy system just coming out. So we haven't actually seen a double eco just yet. We used to have to see that. Now it's like one eco and you can still buy. And even when you're on an eco, you can still find frags as Mango takes down Deviant. Not able to recover the gun just yet. That's some nice. There we go. Nice utility. Adaru knows they stacked up there.
Oh, well, now Mango, he's going to try and look for Adaru in window. And Conspiracy. TJ is going to walk out just a little bit too far. And Conspiracy takes him down there.
Oh,
Adaru doesn't. Hello?
What?
Hello? There we go. Finally sees him. Adaru getting caught in his peripheral vision, getting not being so good there. Finding Mango, and then Crucial going down. 12-10 is the scoreline, and it looks like Goliath are coming back here a bit after that pause.
I think Adaru was just so confident that Mango was going to miss his shots, he didn't even bother. He was like, it's fine, there's one there, I'll get to him when I'm ready. Let me not flex right now, but here comes a full push and rush out onto a site with AK, so they're trying to get the advantage of getting there quickly, but it's not going to work as Deviant finds two. Mango, he needs to go big here, he finds one. Will he be able to do more? He needs to do more for his team, but he can't because Massacre's there. Shuts down Mango, and TJ finds... Oh, hello. TJ finds two, but he is low on HP. Finally goes down. Now it's up to Crucial. If any man can do it, if any man can clutch, it's this man. Crucial 1 versus 2. Can he do it? Nope. He can't because he's facing Massacre, who lives up to his name, finding a 3k that round.
Yeah. Now, all of a sudden, Goliath 3 rounds away from taking this first map. And... well, we'll see what Exdee can do in reply here. They're going to pick up Deagles. Few sets of armor there, but not really much to work with here for them, as we do see the bomb moving towards B sites inside of those apartments there. Mango, I'm going to throw some util here is...
So this is going to be a distraction util as well.
Yeah. Crucial and Mango here. They're going to throw some smokes and they're going to make some noise here onto the A site. And try and bait some of the rotates off from Goliath. But no, Conspiracy says, I see a player here. And that's going to mean that rotations aren't going to come through. But Crucial finds one. Good job here already. Can he find a second? They haven't shown bomb yet, though. Zip with the AWP is going to find one. Does a lot of damage onto Mango as well. Mango pushing up onto site. 4v4. No, 3v4, Conspiracy says. You're going to go down. Zip finally finds Mango down to that A side as well, and there's the bomb. Conspiracy finds that, and now it's just Muckmurd left alive in a 1v4. Not going to be able to find anything though, and that is the 14th round here for Goliath Gaming.
Looking sloppy like a packet of hot chips on a warmer summer's day. Recoil, just not able to connect those shots. Just not playing to the best of their performance right now. Is Exdee just letting this slip through their fingers?
Yeah.
What's going on here? Like, what do you think they can do differently? Are they just getting outplayed? Are they just not able to get through those push points of the headshot height? What can we see different here? Do they have time to get back into this?
Yeah, I'd like to see, Exdee maybe slow it down a bit more. They have been losing two players to, they haven't been really trading effectively, because we saw in the last couple of rounds Deviant picking up two as they were pushing up T-ramp. On the other rounds, Crucial opening onto A site, but the bomb being on B, and they're not really, there's nothing constructive happening. And then Adaru hits shots like that. Deviant's got his back, and Adaru's gonna smoke himself off. They have the bomb now. Mango finds one, finds the second. He could find the third G onto Adaru as well. This is that individual effort we've been talking about. Mango pulling through again. Does spot the player in CT. Conspiracy barely missing that. Mango lives to fight another day. Massacre though from T-ramp finds one. Now Mango. Now Massacre and Mango in 1v1. The Deagle is out. One bullet from this will do. Mango not on much HP. Massacre tries to fire off that grenade, not finding anything though. Molly does go down, wasting a lot of time here for Mango, but Mango is just holding that angle. Disciplined already. This young player is showing, just holding the angle. And the call's coming through there. 19 seconds left. Mango's going to molly that off. Does he have time?
Oh, Mango's playing this so well.
He is, and you know, Massacre here, he's going to have to come through mid now. No, Massacre, it's not on B side. You have to come through connector. There we go. But Mango's still thinking that this player is somewhere from T side. Oh, and there is Massacre picking up the round. Mango finding himself, unfortunately, not able to get that frag.
That was the ace.
15-10. That would have been the ace.
That's insane. Bit of Tom and Jerry there, but Massacre comes out on top. Fortunately for Goliath Gaming, taking this to match, or map point, not match just yet. We still have a lot of CSGO to come. But Mango did so well. He found the 4 frags. Looked like that was his time to shine, to go big, to find the ace and get the clutch round. Keep them alive, but unfortunately for him, he's up against Massacre. And I don't know what it is with Massacre, man. He's got the aim, he's got the game sense. He's just one of those players that we won't see again for a very long time. But Mango's stepping up. He's still young. He's got 4 years to catch up.
Yep. And, oh, there we go. Mahmoud opening up onto Zip. 15-10 scoreline though. Goliath on map point. Just need to take this to close it off. Exdee starting the round off on good stead though. Picking up the first strike, getting that early round advantage. Crucial through the smoke. Finds Deviant unawares. Catches him off guard there. And the Daru with the AWP. He's going to try and protect the side. Finds one. Good going already. Going to get naded. Down. 55 HP. There comes Molly as well. They know exactly where he is. Does find the second before he goes down. Makes that a little bit more easier for his team on the retake here. 2v2 bomb is going to go down. Massacre through the smoke. No, TJ does not find Massacre. Finds Conspiracy. Unfortunately, rotating in behind there. And Crucial does find the last kill there. 11-15. And Exdee are trying to claw their way back into overtime.
Well, I mean, they needed to come alive, and they did. Found the frags through the smoke. Adara, though, staying alive much longer than expected. Also finding that flick as he was burning down in the molly. Man, those kind of plays. That's why we're here, Recall. That's what we want to see. And now Exdee Gaming trying to stay alive. 11-15, map 1. This is their map pick. Will they be able to get a couple more rounds? The economy on the CD side is dwindling. It's not great. If they win this one, they could push the CTs onto a save. And then there could be still a game here, but that all lies on this. And Zip, he whiffs his shot and Awesome takes advantage, and they are now 1 man up as they try to stay alive.
Oh, they're getting caught there by Doru, but TJ trading out there. Crucial finding another one, and that's already a very early advantage here for Exdee. 2v4, and Conspiracy and Massacre are going to have a lot of work to do here. Mahmoud says no, denies Conspiracy's cat push with the AWP. And TJ, oh, he's going to get taken down. The Massacre does do a little bit of damage. Losing this round here for Goliath means that it's going to put them onto that save. And Massacre, he's going to try and do what his team couldn't and close the round off, but Crucial denies that. 12-15 now, and well, we just look at this, how close these rounds have been again. 3 rounds left and we go into overtime. ISO.
Recoil, do you know if Massacre makes some frag videos? I could literally just fall asleep to watching how smooth his headshots are. Just if you could just release like a 10-minute video of just him headshotting, then I could watch that daily. But anyway, yes, we're still in the game. It's 12-15. They did win a round. Now the CTs are saving. As I said, if they lose that one, they'd have to go into save a Massacre, though. You can't stop him. P250 in hand. He does find a frag. Exdee says awesomeness because he knows that only Massacre can pull those off. Last man alive is Massacre right now, but this should easily go in the favor here of the T's, which is Exdee Gaming. So we should see 13-15. There we go. 2 more rounds and we might see our first overtime on map 1.
Yeah, shows how close these 2 teams are in terms of skill and just how explosive Mango's being in this first map. 27 kills. 27 kills.
So I just need to explain to chat. Sorry, I just need to explain to chat while we have the voice on. This because last night we had the most ridiculous and awesome strat calling from Terry Loves Yogurt we've ever seen in our lives, and we had to leave it on, but it's off now. Carry on, Recall. Carry on.
So coming into the closing stages of this map, you know, this is now Goliath's map to lose, obviously, because they've got the one round away from map point. Exdee will be able to buy, even if, well, Exdee will be able to buy if they win. If they lose, or they lose the map. But Goliath here, if they drop this round, they're not going to be able to buy up again, and it's going to put them on into very treacherous territory to go into overtime. So they're going to need to just lock it down here in the last round, hopefully for them, to try and get this first map. But Mahmoud again onto Deviant, and Mango finds the kill there onto Conspiracy. 2 players quickly down for Goliath, and that is Exdee onto the B side. You do have the bomb now moving towards, it's going to get planted. Daru's there to say no thanks, and 3v3. Zip finding the AWP there as well. Massacre, he replies there with the AUG as well. Daru chiming in. Mahmoud now finds one. Daru versus Mahmoud. Mahmoud on the AWP. 1v1, and Mahmoud is going to come through market. Daru knows and is playing a very, very passive angle offsite in apps. Gonna have a look-see around, see what he can see.
Bomb down. Dara has already found 2 frags. Trying to figure out where he can find the next one, and fortunately, Mahmoud just doesn't look in the right direction. He's trying to figure out where Dara was, possibly hiding behind a broken wall, but he wasn't. Dara coming out on top yet again and winning that round, and a possible awkward moment of pistols if they had lost that. Map 1 goes to Goliath Gaming.
Yeah, and in quite a good fashion. Hey, quite a close game. Daru coming out on top for Goliath, but again, you know, everyone on Goliath pretty close in terms of frags, and then obviously Mango coming down, well, coming in on top there for his team in the form of Exdee, and a very good display of individual effort. If we saw that on Mirage, imagine what we're going to see on Dust 2, ISO.
Imagine. Dust 2, I don't know. Mirage, like, everyone knows Mirage so well. Dust 2, I just always feel like it's so one-sided. That's what I'm worried about. But we'll have to wait and see. I do want to see this go to 3 maps. That's definitely something I want to see. Do you think it's going to happen? Or do you think Goliath just flexing a little hard right now?
Well, Goliath is flexing, but that game was a little bit too close to say, right? If that first map went, say for example, 16-5 or 16-6 in the favor of Goliath, then yes, I would say that has a bit of a mental break on Exdee, and they would coming into the second map a bit down on morale. But being that it was so close, it's easy to come back and say, guys, come on, let's do this. It was so close to the first map. We don't actually need to get down and out about it. So I don't think that it's going to have that big of an input. And again, however, that was Exdee's map. So that, for me, is a bigger influence into how they're thinking. Because if you get beaten on your map pick, although it was close, it was your map pick. That's where you're supposed to feel most confident.
That is true. Just a formality question quickly. Your server went down, correct?
Yes, yeah.
Okay, alrighty. I think we were playing on the Faceit servers, so it's probably different server per map, I'm guessing. So we'll have to grab another IP, but yeah, I agree. I mean, that even though they lost that one, it was still, and it was their map pick, it still was very close, and it literally came down to clutch rounds, like Adara going big, Massacre going big, just stopping them converting those rounds where they had the advantage into a win. But then again, also on the Exdee side, they were going big at times, and they won some pistol rounds, they won a couple of clutches, they're working well together as a team. Yes, some players were a little bit quiet, like TJ, but I mean, he was sitting on B side, he was holding different angles. So was it just a case of him being quiet, or a case of him doing his job and just holding an angle that players just weren't coming to? So very close game, interesting. That's what we want. That's what we expect from Mirage. Dust 2, yes. I have no idea. I mean, I haven't seen these players on Dust 2 before. I mean, I don't know. Dust 2 are made of heroes, hackers, long-time old veterans. So anything could really happen.
Yeah, I mean, anything can happen. So we'll see. We will see how it goes. And, well, I'm going to get into it shortly here.
We can answer some questions if anyone wants to know anything personal about Recoil. I mean, that helps.
Wow, why do you always have to throw me under the bus like
that? Because I just also want to know things. Never
it's
tell me.
always. Oh man.
I'm just trying to sort out server things here quick, man. Alrighty. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. Thanks for all the banter on Twitter. Map 1 is done. Goliath have 1 in the pocket. Feeling good right now. Map 2 is going to be Dust 2. And then Nuke after that. I'm hoping to see Nuke. Haven't seen Nuke in a while. Again, glad no one's chosen Vertigo.
Would we then say
have you
we
played
would
it
call
yet?
load shedding? I have not. I'm not going to lie.
We should probably do that. We should probably do that at some point.
Probably.
Yeah. Maybe if there was a team that would carry us, you know, then we could figure something out. I don't know. Hi guys, where do I sign up for a team? So someone, so BEE or B wants to know where to sign up for a team. So you can sign up on the VS Gaming website. You can log in there, create an account, get all your friends to create an account. You have to have 5 friends. So if it's just you, well, this is going to be a bit awkward. You have to have 5 friends, and well, 5 of you in total, and then you can sign up on the VS website and create a team. Start playing through the ladder, join the open qualifiers, and that's quite cool. Like what they've done now. So this year things have changed a little bit. Instead of having one big LAN at the end of the year, it used to be Rage, and then last year it was Comic-Con for the first time, which was incredible. So that it used to be, everyone used to fight over one tournament. Now they're gonna have 2 online qualifiers and then 2 LANs, I think it is, recall. So yeah, there's just a bit more to play for, and you don't have to play the whole year for one tournament. You can play like half the year and get into a LAN, which is really cool. And as well as the open qualifiers, you get to play against teams you wouldn't normally play against, and if you do well, could see you at LAN. Could see you at LAN.
And then you can come and shake mine and Ice Wolf's hand, right?
Well, no one says we're going to be there, but I mean, people could see you at LAN. I mean, you know, we don't know if we've made the cut yet. You know what I mean?
Well, I mean,
cool.
Let's not get into that now.
And Recall. Thanks, man. No problem. We really enjoy casting these games, and I know we haven't casted for a while, so there's just been a lot. Like, there's been a lot of stuff going around on Twitter and stuff about casting, whatnot. And from me and Recall's point of view, we've just been way too busy, unfortunately, to cast much. And then also we wanted to cast the beginning of the Master Qualifiers, but then we had the issue of load shedding, which happened for a week, and the whole country shut down. And then it was going to last for 6 months, and then suddenly miraculously got fixed. I don't know, but okay, whatever. I mean, it happened, but it means we're back in casting. So we will try to cast some more games.
Yeah,
but
I mean, obviously,
within reason,
with real life playing a factor here as well.
Yeah.
we try get to as much as we can.
You know, when you're as good looking as Recall, it's hard to time down to an evening to cast because he's just out and about doing what people do. You know. Anyway, though. So B says he has no friends. That's all right, man. I mean,
Ice Wolf will be your friend.
Well, you know, if you, like I said, not going on the on that, but like if you are looking for teams and stuff, though, like that is true as well. I don't, but anyway, VS has a Discord. You guys can join their Discord. Maybe you can grab us a link and drop it in chat. Recall. You can join their Discord. There's people there, like-minded people that enjoy gaming. You can chat to them there. You can chat to them on the Facebook groups. There's Twitter where you can follow people and join people. I mean, there's always people looking for other people to play with. It doesn't have to be CS:GO. I mean, it could be any game. So if you guys are looking for people, just be proactive. Get into the game. Speak to people. Yeah, I don't know. Meet some online friends. That's some Recall and I roughly met. We met at a LAN, but you met my group of friends, which I've only met online until recently. Like, we've been playing together with Zoid and Aussie Matt and Zay. I don't know if you guys used to watch my streams or watch some of the frag videos on my channel, but those guys I've been playing with for about 5 years already, and we all met like online, and then we met at LAN as well. So
yeah, I mean, we all had quite a jolt at Comic-Con last year.
Yeah, exactly. Well, we met at Rage, and then we had a massive jolt at Comic-Con. You met Zoid for the first time at Comic-Con, and then did you meet Aussie Matt? No,
yeah, Aussie was there.
And we also met Say. That was rad. That's the cool thing about gaming. You can literally be anywhere, meet some rad dudes, and sometime in life you can meet up. But anyway, enough of that. Adara stream sniping, classic, man. That's why he gets those 90 shots.
Classic.
He sees right through the 2-minute delay. That's when you know you're a real G.
Are we going to play a bit of music while we wait for these net issues to be sorted out?
We can do that. Should we take a 2-minute break? Okay, guys,
Sure.
let's do this. Take a 2-minute break. We'll be back after 2 minutes. If the issue has been resolved, then we'll jump into the game. If it has not, we'll be back to chat. But go grab some beverages. Get some of that hot cocoa. Your chips, bread, sandwiches, pizza, whatever you guys eat, do, drink, whatever. Whatever makes you happy, go get that, grab it, come back. We're going to jump into some CSGO relatively soon. Map 2 going to be underway soonish. We'll be back. Alrighty, we back. Rickle, you back? We back. Everyone's
We're back. We're back.
What'd you guys go get? I got some coffee. I'm ready to go. We loaded into Dust 2. The server is up. Everyone is here.
Already up.
Rad.
Yeah, I went and got some water.
Water. You're a healthy man.
Well, I did. Yeah, man. Have to be, bro.
Let's answer serious questions now, Rico. Like,
okay.
I want all the dirt. This is possibly the most important question of your career.
Okay. I'm ready. My body is ready.
What attire do you cast in? And be honest. I want to know.
Right now? Are you right now?
Right now.
Right now. I'm sitting in shorts and a vest. Right now.
Oh, you're living that Durban sweaty life, dude.
Yeah, dude. It's hot as hell down here, dude.
I should probably put volume up.
Probably. What are you casting in, Mr. Icewolf?
Dude, I'm just casual PJs, man. Got
casual PJs?
PJ pants. Got a t-shirt. I'm ready, dude. I'm ready. Comfy home casting.
Comfy home casting until we get to a LAN event and have to be all smart and stuff.
You don't want to get a wedgie while you're watching these sick plays. You need to keep it loose and goosey, you know? You know what I mean? Guys at home know what I mean. They know what I mean.
Yeah, exactly. Well,
Rico, where's the shirt? You lied to me. Ooh, called out.
What? Rico, where's the shirt? You lied to me. I had it on for the first round. But
actually, he just cut the sleeves off and he turned it into a vest. But anyway, going here, first round of map 2. Map 1 went in the favor of Goliath Gaming. They took it away on a Mirage. Dust 2 is Goliath's actual pick. And looks like they're doing pretty well in it, as they do have the man advantage. And they're doing extremely well, as there's only one man left for the CTs here.
Yeah, and we have all of a sudden... Awesome left here in a 1v4. Got some damage to do. You're not going to find anyone on the cross. Not going to be able to hit those headshots through the smoke. And that's going to be Goliath onto the A site. Pretty safe and sound. Still 4 players left alive. And there we go. Awesome gets taken down as well. Conspiracy getting 2 headshots in the round there. Cleaning up. And, well, Goliath starting off strong here, winning the pistol. In the... second map here of this best of 3.
Yeah, starting off strong. Prem Division games here, so we're going to see this go down to the wire, hopefully. Some AKs brought up here in the second round, so feeling confident. Zip using the AK as a long-range sniper. Obviously playing way too much Apex, but never mind. They have B site, Rico, because this has been a full push towards long from the CTs, and now Zip falling back. Bomb has been planted. And this should be an easy round. I don't see them clashing this with pistols, but maybe picking up an AK or 2 would not hurt, and that is going to help. Zip goes down. Oh, awesome. He could find another player here. Oh, what the hell's going on here? 5 versus 2 all of a sudden. They're going to get some rifles. Rico has a dog problem, but Adara does not have a Mac 10 problem, as he finds 3 frags of that Mac 10, and now it's all 2 versus 1. Massacre, the raid boss. Got to go in this clutch. Bomb's ticking away. No kit on hand, so... they don't have time. Zero time. Pick up the rifles, run away. Massacre just securing that round by doing nothing.
Doing so much damage though. I mean, taking out 4 players. Yes, Goliath still win the round, but this is going to force them to buy up AKs. And I mean, Zip already, Zip and Massacre actually can't buy up. Well, Massacre saved the Mac 10, so he can drop something there for his teammate. But, well, it puts... Goliath here in an awkward situation, having to pick up that there's that leg. Awesome, getting tagged through the doors. And Goliath 2 rounds up here in the second map.
Oh, I liked how you said second map. I enjoyed that. Anyway, 0-2. A lot of damage was the CTs, as Exdee took out 4 rifles from their hands. Massacre staying alive. Bomb dropped. Playing a slower round is Goliath, giving some respect on Dust 2, as they know there is a buy coming through. Scouts in hand for that long range, as well as saved AK, M4. Orc. Slow push here, Rickwell.
Yeah, very slow here from Goliath. And they're going to push up slowly. Again, up long. Try and find something here. Exdee pretty much giving the side away. Zip. The smoke's going to come out there just to cover T-Ram or T-Spawn, or CT-Spawn rather, and that is Goliath fighting their way onto site. They're taking out Mahmoud first, and well, Exdee just playing retake. TJ going to spot one, and Conspiracy getting 2 kills there. That's nice rotational frags, and Awesome just being forced back into B site and saving the org as money situation here. Well, he's going to try and save Conspiracy. Isn't going to look in time. Awesome gets the jump there, finding that frag, but now they know exactly where he is, and they're going to try and take the org out of his hands here. Being a bit aggressive with the flash. Awesome on 30 HP. With the kit and some armor there as well. So we'll see what he can do here. Finds one, zip. Goliath need to be careful not to throw too much away here, as Awesome just cleaning up. Goliath just being a bit too aggressive, peeking one by one. Maybe if they peek that together, one from double doors and one from inside, could have maybe got the kill, but not really finding anything, and that puts Goliath 3 rounds up in the favor. And that double AWP setup with the scout coming in, or as Isa would like to call it, triple AWP setup.
Yeah, I'm not really sure what happened there with the communication going one at a time. Obviously some guys trying to be heroes and it didn't pay off. He is going to save the orc, which is going to benefit in this round. They are 3 rounds down, so they need to start bringing it back. They will be able to now with the double AWP setup. Thanks, Recoil. This is the thing about Dust. This is what I worry about it. It's so easy to run away on this map, and yeah, Massacre takes down TJ now, so they're making a move towards a site. It is quite a long rotate, so Awesomeness can't rotate just yet because they have no vision of the bomb, but he's going to have to do so now if they have any chance of recovering this round, but possibly a save coming out as there are 5 players alive here from Goliath. And Recall, this is what worries me about Dust too. You get the presence along, you find the frags, the rotates are too long, and even if they're not long, it's just you can get them into choke points where you can hold them off from rotating. Like this, you can hold the doorway, you can stop them from pushing through, and not much you can do. What they probably have to do is probably have a player on, maybe 2 players on Cat, one holding long, on Cat, one holding long, one holding the short push. Try something a bit different if you're going to give up the long presence, if you're not going to hold it. As soon as the AWP goes down though, what do? This is the issue with Dust. I don't enjoy it.
It's a bit unfortunate here. Oh, well, actually Awesome showing us the scout skills there on the eco, taking out a Daru with that AWP. So that's now an AWP lying in T-spawn, just waiting to be collected. And I think one of the, as soon as Exdee know what's going on, they're probably going to rotate a player out there just to pick that up. And it looks like they already have, just to try and retrieve that AWP as well. And that's going to go into the hands of Mango here. And they've already done, Exdee has already done so much in this round on eco. They could just hang back here and save the pistols, but it doesn't look like they're going to do that. Nades are going to be raining into those double doors towards CT spawn. And, well, there comes Crucial trying to go through the molly onto site, not going to find anything. Gets taken down, and all Exdee here need to do is they just need to fall back, save what they've got, because they've actually, although they're going to lose the round, they've actually achieved so much.
Yeah, well, this AWP, you take it into the next round, you hold long with it. That could win you the game. Because right now, the only plays that have happened, Goliath has either pushed through their pistol save onto B site, got it easily, or they've gone long. Short hasn't even really been touched. There's been a Loka there, making sure that there's no rotates, but right now, get that AWP, put it on too long, make sure you hold that angle. Don't do what's going to happen here, because the Dara will get you. Macmur, I understand the confidence, I like it, but I think now is the time to play a little more passive, hold the angles, let the T's come towards you, and not overexpose yourself. But I'm not playing the game, Recoil. These gents are.
Yeah, and well, Zip finding Awesome. Awesome actually getting a kill onto Daru in the mid. Daru not expecting the second player on short there. But again, if they maybe peek together, they could have found the frag without Exdee could have found the frag without losing a man there. But well, we'll see what happens in the latter stages of this round. 2v4. Bomb is not yet close to the sites, but Zip, he's going to find almost a free kill there onto TJ. TJ getting caught unawares for the rotate through B site, and there goes the long push again here for Goliath. Crucial being crucial in this spot, finding one there for
Wow.
himself. I know, right?
Someone had to do it, and I'm glad it was you and not me, as Conspiracy now finds the last frag. So just two things, right? One, remember the days when one smoke could smoke off the the vision from CT and long. Those were the good days. Now you got to waste 2 utilities just to get across safely. Second point is how well are Goliath playing this? They have a player making noise to B, forcing hello? Alright, Zip, sit down. You've had enough running about. Here comes the push now onto the B side. Will they be able to recover off of that nutty scout shot? Conspiracy says no as he finds a frag. 4 vs 4 right now. Conspiracy is down to 18, so this could go any direction. TJ, he's managed to get himself onto 1. That molly might do it. What?
Oh.
Crucial.
Oh.
You can't miss those. But anyway.
Yeah, Deviant waiting for the flash that didn't come. And just sort of 90 degree flick onto Crucial's head. Mango finding one. They threw the smoke as the Daru trying to creep. Not really finding anything. And again, Exdee here going to be forced off of the side. Not really going to find anything into the round. And that's the 7th round here on the board for Goliath. Looks like Goliath is running away with this one a bit.
Does too, man. And as I was saying before we saw that nutty scout shot, they're playing it so well. They have a player towards B side, causing the 2 players from CT to sit on that side. You can't do anything. You have to stay there. You can't initiate the rotate. Then you have the rest of the teammates wreaking havoc on long, getting either a kill and then getting their smoke down, pushing on the side. And once they're on the side, once they've got all their real estate, there's nothing you can do. And that is why Dust 2 is not really a good pick in a map, but doesn't get picked often because it's just so one-sided. You start running away with this and you start finding your footing. It's hard to come back, and that's what we're seeing. 0-7 currently.
Yeah, it is also. Oh, there you go. Mahmoud finding his first kill of the game there onto Zip, but getting traded out quite quickly in the form of Conspiracy and Massacre pushing there onto the A side. Mango in pit. He's got a crucial position here. Can't find it. There we go. Finally finds the taps there onto Massacre. And that is TJ close there onto site. Oh, missing. Spray coming through. The bomb's yet to go down. Finally it will. And Conspiracy and Deviant are there. Mango replies with a swift headshot to Conspiracy. And now it is just Mango left. The young buck here for Exdee needing to do some work. Can't find the kill. And 8th round on the board here for Goliath. It just doesn't look like Exdee have a reply. I mean, they're giving away long control. They're getting picked off early, and they're just not trading as efficiently as Goliath are at the moment.
It's just those long-range battles. They're just getting out-aimed at the moment by the brute force of Goliath. They need to sit in angles that they can use utility just to force players into the area, force players into a headshot angle, and then get the shot. So there we go. Like, they held the doorway. TJ found a frag. You need to do that. You need that on long. You need to get those flashes out, get close to long doors, hold that angle. Or get 2 players onto short holding the long push, as well as another player watching short so there's no flank coming through. But right now this 1-1-1 situation they're doing is just not working. There needs to be a little bit more team play coming out from Exdee.
Yeah, you know, it's just the raw aim battles that we were seeing on Mirage not really working out here for Exdee in this map, as Goliath have found their footing now. 9 rounds in, they've got a stronghold to take this game. Second map, if they win this, they win the best of 3, obviously, because Exdee ended up falling down on Mirage. 16-13 was a lot closer than what we're seeing this game, unfortunately, but we still do see frag count looking a bit low on the side of Exdee. I mean, TJ and Mahmoud only having 1 and 2. Mahmoud being quite the heavy influencer in the last game, and being aggressive is awesome. Getting picked off by Daru, not finding a frag for his efforts though. And the pistols here for Exdee aren't going to do much work against Goliath. Massacre on 1 HP, surviving by the skin of his teeth, or if you would like to say. And well, now it is just on Mango with the deagle. We saw him hit some nutty shots. Can he do it again on 5?
If anyone can, it is Mango, but oh, hello. AWP just losing a bit of damage through the doorways. Yeah, this is tough. This is brutal because they're just not playing as a team, XT, right now, and they don't have an answer. But I just wonder who's making the calls of getting aggressive around. I understand, okay, that was a pistol, I get it. But even when they're getting rifles, they're getting very aggressive, pushing towards mid when they know Zip's holding that angle. They know there's someone lowers, but they're still getting aggressive, they're pushing through, and they're getting taken down, and then they lose the advantage because suddenly it becomes 3 versus 5 or 4 versus 5, and it's just not working.
Yeah, and well, here comes the quick push. The smoke is there to defuse the molly. Goliath already on site, doing a lot of damage. Finding massacres, finding TJ, and Awesome going down very quickly. And it just doesn't look like the same XD we saw on the first map. They just looks like they aren't hitting their shots. And Magmod, he's pushing out very aggressive, well, without a care in the world, really. He gets taken down there by Massacre. Mango trades 2v4. And, well, looks like Goliath are poised to win this first half of this second map. And, well, Crucial's got something to say about it. Finds Deviant on the corner. Left on 18 HP, though, and they're just going to fall back and save these guns. It is an AWP and an M4, so it is a good idea to save versus 3. There isn't much time left in the round either. Oh, one getting tagged down is Mango. And, well, that will be the 11th round on the board here for Goliath. So what do you think XD need to do here? Oh, that's unfortunate. That's
I mean, it's starting to look very familiar. I think we went through this deja vu last night. But yeah, it's tough to say. I do believe that Dust 2 is, in my opinion, heavily T-sided. So maybe somewhat of a comeback, but can they come back from a 0-11? I mean, I don't know. They need to find these last couple of rounds. They do have a weak buy now, but it's possible. I think just sit back. Let the T's push into your crosshairs instead of you getting aggressive. There we go. Macmo, he pushes on short. Adara takes him down. Why? Like, why? What is the reasoning going on here? Mango, he finds a frag, so that pays off, but it's 3 versus 4 right now. Just stop pushing into the T's crosshairs. Let them push into your crosshairs. I think that's the only thing that could change anything right now.
Yeah. I mean, also, you're looking at Goliath always being 2. There's always somebody to make the trade. Whereas on XD, there really isn't. I mean, they're not getting the trade kills in. They're just, pushing one by one. And there again, that's a brilliant example of how Goliath has each other's backs. Whereas it just doesn't look like XD have that same poise in terms of refragging and trading each other out. Because as we've been saying, although Dust 2 is that very individual aim-centric map, you still need somebody to trade if you're playing aggressive. Because if you don't have that, yes, okay, you're pushing for information, maybe. But when you're pushing for information, quote unquote, every round and dying, you're not going to win you're not going to win the angels, and you're not going to win the trades either. It's just going to become a slugfest, and this is what we're seeing.
Do XD play this map?
Sorry?
Do XD play Dust 2? Because, I mean, they're just not looking like a unified team as they were on Mirage, whereas Goliath do, so maybe they're just not familiar with it?
Yeah, well, I mean, again, this is Goliath's map pick. And again, the Conspiracy deciding, I'm gonna open up onto B side, and does just exactly that. Finds 2 kills very quickly. Mango jump spotting there with the scout, not gonna find anything.
Come on, 7 HP. This molly's gonna tick onto Mango. Oh, it gets him! Conspiracy with the 3k, finishing it off with the molly. Man, maybe it's just Goliath just being Goliaths on this map. They're just amazing.
Yeah, well, 13-0 and a double AWP setup coming out from XD. Let's see if this will work for them. They have tried this once before in the round in the map, and it didn't work. So let's just see if this. Again, Awesome getting very aggressive. Is it going to pay off? No, it doesn't. Deviant is there to get the kill. No trade potential there, unfortunately, from Mango.
But why? Why this aggression? Why? They have the rifles. Every round they do it. They get aggressive. They push through the middle. They get shut down. They do it again. Am I missing something?
New way of playing CS, maybe?
RGL?
It's not working. But, I mean, again, look, they've got 2 players inside mid. One on, okay, TJ finally finding one. That was a nice shot with AWP. Deviant getting Crucial though, and we'll see what they can do. 3v4, looks like the fake is out onto B side. Mollies have gone down, bomb is moving. back towards short, towards A. The smoke is going to come down for that B cross. A little bit more mental games here being played by Zip Zip.
Yep. Slowing down the round. 50 seconds on the clock. Looks like the bomb is making his way towards a long, so this is up to McMurdo now. He needs to get these frags. Will he be able to do? He's out in the open. Oh, I guess one. I thought he might have got the second headshot. But again, he's standing all the way in the open. Okay, maybe warranted. He's worried that someone's going to come from short. But I don't know. I've actually never seen someone stand in the open like that.
Oh, there we go. Mango finds the shot on the cross. Can't get the second, though. Trying to change his position. And the bomb is finally going to go down. 17 seconds left on the clock. Do we see a gun? No, we don't see a jump shot. And 14-0 is the scoreline. Goliath Gaming looking good to clean sweep the second round. Oh, the second map, rather.
Yep. No way of answering these questions. Exdee.
Oh, look. They're pulling a fanatic here. 5 scopes in mid. Gonna get one there first. Nice to fix it up.
I mean, that was worth it though, right?
Oh yeah, 100%. It's always worth it. I still remember the first time Fnatic did that in, I think it was against NIP, where they were up 14-1 or something, or 14 or 13-1 or something like that. And they did exactly the same thing. But well, Goliath here onto the B side, finding an opening again is Conspiracy and Massacre, and well, Conspiracy gets the second one, burning down Makmur.
Conspiracy doesn't even care. He just sits in the molly. He's like, it's fine. I'm gonna get the frag anyway.
Yeah, and well, looks like Exdee still have yet to find the answer. Looks like it's going to be a 15-0 half. Oh, Mango's trying to do something about it. His teammate Crucial with the swag 7 isn't going to find anything. And that one tap from Deviant says, good night, 15-0 is the scoreline here. Goliath poised to take this 16-0. All they need is the pistol.
Overtime question mark?
I mean,
it's a possibility.
It's a possibility.
Anything can happen.
Exdee need to perform a flawless half.
Okay.
For that to happen.
Give it 3 seconds. I'm gonna close the stream and then we're gonna tweet that there was load shedding. They have to reschedule. Okay. Just play cool. Play cool. When it all goes dark, don't answer questions. Anyway, the pistol round right now. 0-15 map 2. Goliath look like they're gonna walk away with this one. Super easy from them. No one even giving up a fight. I'm just too embarrassed to even show the scoreboard right now, so that's why you haven't been seeing it. But Massacre looks like he might find the first frag of the second half, and he does. Takes down Awesome with a nice headshot. Ooh, will he find the second one? He will not, but Exdee coming alive might be a little too late. But there's only one player left, and that is Conspiracy. 1 versus 3. Bomb needs to get recovered and planted, but they should find their first round.
Yeah, and in a fashion as well, on the T side here is Exdee, Conspiracy, the last player left alive here. He's going to try and do it with this USPS. He's going to need to find an early quick kill. Doesn't find it yet. There we go. Finally does. Still on 100 HP. Both players in the same position. Finds the headshot though. But TJ double dinks down Conspiracy and shuts that down before it can even start.
I was going to say, if he clutched, I was done. I was done. I would have screamed like a little girl. What happened?
Would have been done because the game would have been over.
Rude. We have to speak to chat afterwards, obviously.
Oh, fair enough. Fair enough.
Why so rude?
So, Goliath. Only USPSs, not throwing anything away here, although they are 14 rounds up. Still on match and game point, or map and match point for the next 14 rounds, as it is all on Exdee to try and get this done. Tap, tap, tap with the USPS. Does find Mango in mid. 3 players there. Awesome finds the head of a Daru. And well, we'll see what Exdee can do here. Bomb is down. Doesn't look like Goliath are going to go for this one. They have retrieved an AK as well.
Yeah, playing wise. Zip Zip. He decides he doesn't want to mingle on B side. He just wants to save at AK. Play for the win. I have seen Hellraisers come back from this exact scoreline and win it in overtime. Just saying.
Oh, I mean, it can be done.
Probably won't be, but it can be.
And well, Exdee They're gonna, oh, Mahmoud gets taken down there, and TJ.
Ow.
That's not something that you want to do with 2 AKs being thrown away like that.
Definitely not. Did they recover the AKs? I don't think they did. Did they?
No, they.
They did.
They had one.
They got one. Yes. Okay. So still money in the bank to buy is Exdee right now. Any mistake will cost them this BO3 as they lost the first one on Mirage, and here comes a spray down Crucial. Gets taken down as well as TJ.
Well, Zips up, he's going to reply there, and it is now all on Mango. The young buck to save his team from sudden defeat here as he's going to try and do it, but Adara is there to deny it. And, well, GG to GG as they win 2-0 over Exdee. Close first game, but the second map, unfortunately, yeah, a little bit of a disappointment there.
Yeah, I mean, I did say right in the beginning when you said Dust 2 was in the rotation, I said, I don't like it. I don't like Dust 2. You start running away with it and you can't stop it. There's nothing you can do. It's aim heavy. Yeah. I mean, if you don't play it often, which most teams don't, because I don't know, everyone avoids it like the plague. And this is what happens. A good team gets crushed. What do you guys say, chat? What happened? What went down? What could have been improved? Rico, what do you say?
I mean, it just looked like it was either lack of preparation or just a very massive disconnect in Exdee in that second map. I mean, we saw them do a lot of team-based pressure on Mirage, and Mirage is one of those maps where, you know, a team just gets forced to play it quite often. Dust 2 not really as much, you know, because it's not that map that a lot of teams tend to pick up. So maybe it was a comfort issue. It's also not their map. There's a couple of different variables here that could get taken into account, but unfortunately for Exdee, it's a hard one to lose.
Yeah, it's tough, especially the first map going so close. 16-13, round for round, big clutches. They just weren't the same team on Dust 2. That's what happens. That is what happens. Not much to take away from that. It is very interesting to see where these teams are at going into this year. So these are Prem Division teams. Exdee, a couple things to work on. Perhaps throwing Dust 2 in their map pool, or just having it as automatic veto going in the future. Goliath looking very strong, playing well as a team. Massacre, man, that guy is insane. I don't know how he does what he does. Adara on the AWP, no idea. Their team as like a unit, just backing each other up. The team dynamic always being there for each other. The flash is utility. I mean, they're on point. That was nuts. Exdee, they have some star players. I think Mango added to the roster has definitely helped them, especially tonight. Mango went huge. He did very, very well, and I think he's gonna have a long career. The other players do a great job as always. And Crucial, he did pretty well. TJ a bit quiet tonight, but these things happen. So yeah, interesting. What is your take going into this year and these teams as Prem Division teams?
Well, it's exciting to see how close the. I mean, I'm not. Let's not look at Dust 2. I mean, I just feel like there was maybe a little bit of not too much preparation done there. But if you look at a map like Mirage, it just shows you how close these teams actually can be, and how exciting the games are, because there was a lot of individual effort from both sides that made the games very exciting, whereas in previous years, probably not the case. So I'm excited for this year. I'm excited for the CS that's going to be played. It looks like it's going to be really good, and I'm excited to see where these teams lie at the end of the year and see how they're doing.
Yeah, I mean, we'll have to wait and see. We'll have to follow more games. I think we need to find some more Prem Division teams to follow. I know next week we're possibly casting, I think it's, well, the new energy team, so that should be interesting. Also seeing Destroyed in his new lineup, so we'll see how that goes. I always get the two confused. It's either he's with Nibble or Omnius, but don't hold me. One of those two. So we'll see next week how that goes. I am moving this weekend, so the new place does have fiber, but it just depends on you know how it goes. You don't know till you're there, right?
Exactly.
So we'll see how it goes. I'm hoping for it to go all smoothly, but we'll see. But yeah, interesting. Good
Very,
first
very
map.
interesting. Good first map. Unfortunately, the second one not being as good. But again, thanks for everyone who actually joined in, tuned in, watched the game. Very, very exciting first map. Unfortunately, the second one not going as planned, but very well played to Exdee and Goliath. I think they showed us just what to look out for. I mean, the new rosters, if there were any questions asked before, I think they've been, all the doubts have been put aside, and the new rosters seem pretty solid together.
Yeah, indeed. And just to answer Gordon's question, when are you streaming again? I probably won't ever stream again, I don't think. Unfortunately, I just don't have the time to put the amount of hours to stream at the end of the day. It's just too much. So what I've been doing is clipping some frag videos together. So you'll see a section that says Isowolf Plays on YouTube, and that's just frag videos that I clip together from playing at various nights, and then I'll post those. I'll stick to casting for now when I can, because that's obviously you have to do live, but it's just, I mean, I would love to be able to have the time to stream, but it's just not possible. And also streaming that late at night, it's just too much. You need to stream early on during the day and all those kind of things. So
yeah.
Thank you, Recall Gaming, for subscribing to my channel.
No. I didn't just subscribe now. You know that.
You did just subscribe. Now, it says Recall Gaming, subscribe to your channel.
Look, I'll do it again. Hold on.
Whatever.
I unticked subscribed and reticked it.
Yeah, sure. Whatever, dude. Whatever. But yeah, thank you guys. Thanks for hanging out. That was rad. Keeping chat alive, and we will catch you next week, most likely. 90% chance of seeing myself and Recall online here next week again. We'll post it on Twitter, so make sure you follow us there. Hit a sub. Make sure you sub to us on YouTube. Any closing lyrics, Recall? I know you want to sing for us.
Maybe
you did
next
promise. Oh, wow. Okay. Fine.
2-0 was the score, Mr. Luca Roberts. It was 16-13, the first map to Goliath. And what was the second one? 16 or 2? 16-1? To Goliath. So 2-0.
2-0. I thought it was going to go a lot closer. But anyway, we'll have to see. I'm sure Exdee are going to be putting a little bit more time into Des 2, or have it on the automatic veto situation. I mean, I don't know what's easier. Probably just putting on that automatic veto, concentrating on the other maps. I just particularly don't like Des 2, but
yeah,
that's just me. Maps where you can practice on aimbots, retake maps. So when you go to browse community maps, look for retakes, look for I mean, a lot of people just will start warming up with like casuals or death matches. But usually retakes are really good because it also trains you how to, well, retake a site. So that works very well. Aimbots is very cool to get your eye in. Other than that, don't play with recoil. That doesn't help.
No, that doesn't help at all.
So yeah, that's some good advice. I think that's probably the best advice I've ever given.
What? Don't play with recoil?
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Yeah. So workshop mapped aimbots. Aimbot with a Z, not S.
No problem, Adaro, dude. Anytime. Thanks for the good games. Nice AWPing there in the Mirage. Some filthy shots, by the way.
When he stops AWPing like that is when I'm going to retire, I think. Anyway.
Those are some filthy shots. Anyway, yeah.
Yeah, that's us. We're going to be off. Thank you guys so much. 2-0. Congrats to Goliath Gaming. We'll catch you guys next week sometime. We'll post it around so you guys know what is going on. Have a great weekend. And yeah. Keep practicing. Cheers.
Thanks guys. Cheers.